So feminine energy is out there, right? We have heard about healing our feminine, healing our masculine. And what does that mean, right? What are we talking about? What is this feminine energy? What is this masculine energy? Like, make it make sense. And from when I started studying this, it was really easy for me to connect with the feminine energy side, right? Of I have a desire and let's make that happen. Right? So, feminine is that connection to the divine, connection to source. Masculine men have feminine energy within them. I am not in any way saying that the feminine has more of a divine connection, okay? That is not what I am saying. However, that is where that connection to our next best self resides. That's that creative power and juice, right? So, fine, great, okay, let's do it. Let's create. Let's go with that desire and make it happen. And then, like, screeching halt. Wait a minute. Without the masculine, there's no way to make this happen. And when I was healing my own masculine energy around money, I know it sounds so esoteric, doesn't it? My masculine energy is healed. All my problems are solved. But there is an actual grounded component to it. And once I understood this, it made it so much easier to, okay, now I see where my masculine energy around money is unhealed. It's wounded, quite frankly. And so, what do I need in order to piece that little baby back together so my money is all straight? Now there's no issues in my finances. Okay, not entirely true. However, it's very easy for me to see what piece is getting in the way where, now that I understand how they work together. So, the masculine energy component is the structure. It holds the house together. It plans out the map on how are we going to get there? How are we going to cut through this jungle with a machete to get the divine feminine what she wants, right? How are we going to allow her desire to be manifested? And when I would have a desire for something, okay, fine, great, that's awesome. Now, how do I make that happen? Okay, so I would plan. Now, this is in money, I'm talking about specifically. I would budget it out. Okay, what do I need to save in order to get there? Blah, blah, blah. But what I noticed where my downfall was I would have a hard time sticking to the budget. You know, it wouldn't be something huge and grand. I wasn't out buying Louis Vuitton shoes or driving Mercedes and things and just living beyond my means, but little things here and there would whittle away at it. And then I would not reach my goal, or would take so much longer. It was very painful trying to reach my goal because I was making it that way. So when I looked at the structure of my budget for my financial masculine energy side, I noticed that when I would bump up against that boundary of what I had put in place, I would have a wounded part of me come up of like, oh, but I'm never, ever, ever going to get what I want then, am I? And I took notice of that. Oh, whoa, what? What do you mean you're never going to get what you want? Of course you are. The masculine side of the boundaries literally makes you able to get what you want easier. And so I had to do a little bit of healing work. I had to do some inner work there of what I kind of call chiropractic adjustments of getting my emotions back in alignment with what's best and what's healthy. And, you know, gets out of alignment. But once I was able to recognize the pattern, notice how I felt when I was coming up against that masculine boundary of budgeting, and this was what the plan was, when I would hear the feminine side, quite frankly, have pain around it, I was then able to heal that energetic component, that emotional component that then started to trust that masculine boundary. I had to teach the feminine side to trust the masculine boundary, that this is not here to punish you. This is not here to make life painful because you're not getting what you want in the moment. But the masculine then was showing the feminine that he was there to help, right? That masculine side was there to help save the feminine that wanted to want what she wanted in the moment of, well, you know, this lipstick is discontinued and I can only get it from this one seller on Amazon and it's might be $55. Like, okay, it's not worth $55, this lipstick. Some lipsticks maybe. This particular one was not worth $55. Okay, 30 max, maybe 35, but 30 max probably. And then looking at the budget of, okay, what was the budget for the makeup? What was the budget for this month? And, you know, if we go outside that, we are not going to reach our ultimate desire of this plan that we have in place. And so I had to really heal the connection between the two. So there was better back and forth. It wasn't one against the other. And that is how I kind of fleshed out healing the masculine and the feminine energy with money. And if this is something you're interested in, if you're interested in feminine, masculine energy and how that works grounded, not just up here in ways that they operate, but what it looks like fleshed out, then go ahead and subscribe. And we will get more into these components in my further videos.